Episode 2, yeah. Didn't think we'd get past episode 1.
We haven't yet, have we?
No, exactly.
You've not fit the seatbelt.
Oh, is the buckle falling off? Has it gone right to the bottom?
All the way to the bottom.
Button always falls off that side. We are dropping a Triumph bobber seat off to Thornton 100. Go check out the facility. Go and see the bike it's going on as well, which would be quite cool. See the combination of the tan.
In the last episode, you trimmed the tan seat for the Triumph.
Yeah, so it'd be good to see that on the bike, see the setup. Today we are in the goat. It's the Caddy. It's my little baby, mate. I love this car. It just puts a smile on your face. Most people use the BAM engine, but this is a Audi A3 engine with a BAM inlet. But yeah, it is I think it's my fave.
Don't tell the Porsche. Also, don't tell your wife.
No, exactly. I do love it. It's just...
What, the wife or the car?
The car. She loves it as well.
No, okay.
Yeah,
fine.
the car.
Good. What?
Where's your wheelie bin?
God.
Now we're arrived at Thornton 100, drop this bike seat off, check out the facility, check out the epic new bike they've just built. Yeah, maybe help them fit it. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
We didn't strap it down.
No. Oh, that was it?
Yeah, good right. Yeah, sweet.
So this is the... What bike's it for then? That one?
No, the blue one just over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. That's going to work out really well on that, isn't
That is
it?
brilliant against that. Look at that. Lovely. I like that. I'm happy with that. Sweet, man. Right. Get this put together then, see how it looks on the bike. Quite right.
We only have to do that with Patch when he forgets to press record.
Sharp, Dave.
Sorry.
Welcome to Thornton 100. So this is a workshop. This is where all the magic happens. Straight away we've got the RR project there. So yeah, this obviously you saw at Goodwood, drifting up the hill, absolute mental bike. Love that. Where Niall is here, just making the exhaust. So do twisted exhaust. That's what we're known for. Niall's just knocking one up here. So it's a lot of work. A lot of work.
Typically, how long does it take to make a twisted pipe?
So we've gotten down to about 2 days solid. Yeah. But the first one I ever did, it probably took me about a week. Like putting individual pie cuts on. They'd like start clashing into each other. I'd have to take like 10 of them off and just figure it out. But now we know sort of the degree of pie cut that we need, but we don't know the orientation. So the orientation you just sort of get a feel for.
Yeah.
And you just work it round and round and round, and then you have to be very careful welding them because there's so many different sort of pie cuts in there and shapes. If you have any gaps and you weld it and it changes shape, like you're knackered. Carbon addition there, this thing's just wild. So save nearly 60 kilos on this. So I'm taking this off to the dyno literally after you guys leave. Try and get some more power out of it. So we're at about 100 horsepower. I think we squeeze a little bit more out of it.
Right.
Just get it riding real smooth off the throttle. Because this has literally had all of its wiring loom thrown away and start fresh. So all nice, neat, like a,
Yeah.
you know, like you'd see basically on a race car or something
Yeah.
like that. And just bare minimal. And then also the Cerakote frame as well. That's something that we don't usually do, mainly because it's a lot of work, like down to every single nut and bolt. Done some engine work as well, stuck a cam in it, and
This is
yeah,
one of our seats as well.
this is one of yours, yeah. I'm really liking the new sort of clamshell style.
Yeah, like clamshell,
Yeah,
sun rays. It's
I really like that.
just a step from the diamonds that we used
Yeah.
to do before,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it just suits them, doesn't it?
That's
Like a traditional style bobber seating. Yeah, it's cool.
Tiny little dash there.
Nice.
Yeah, just super simple. Only what you need to know, how fast you're going, and
Do they have warning lights as well, or no?
none of that.
No, just speed.
Proper, yeah, just
What about rev counter? Or just,
No.
no.
no
Love
rev
it.
counter.
You don't
Just-
need a rev counter, as we've
No.
discovered this morning.
Well, that's true. I haven't got one on the Caddy. It's got a clock.
Rotor Box make these for us. There's the Thornton 100 logo there. Super neat. I mean, we just get the boys, Rotor Box, to do it. You know, we don't know anything about making carbon fibre wheels.
No.
It's a pretty critical part. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're awesome. Really like them. So this is a Thornton 100 carbon bicycle. So we literally made the whole frame here. So it's CNC gussets with carbon fibre tubes, and we slot it all together and bond it together in a jig. So it's a fixed gear bike. Again, Dave did the seat for us. Just those little touches, you know, just tanned it up. But it's super lightweight, and there's nothing to it, you know. It's literally bare minimum. It's like his motorbike downstairs. It's just bare minimum. Fixed gear, so pedals are always spinning.
So well engineered. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Pick it up, Dave.
Pick it up.
Show the people how strong you are.
Christ. Always wanted a Caddy. Dabbled with having like a Caddy van for a little while, known as the Rat Van. I'll have to find a picture of that for you. That was cool, but that failed its MOT. It did live again, but anyway, we're digressing a little bit there. Let's talk about this one. It's come up for sale on a friend's Instagram page, Sid, who had it for a little while. Didn't really do too much with it. He put it up on Insta. I messaged him straight away and bought it the next day. It was a good solid truck in terms of its rust. They do suffer. This had a little bit, but not massive amounts. But I'd run it for a year, just working out what I was going to do with it, coming up with a plan, colours, what engine I was going to put in it, and yeah, took it off the road for the winter and completely stripped it. Me and my mate Russ completely stripped it, trim out, engine out, threw the engine away, then set out to buy a donor car rather than just a donor engine, so we could take all the ancillaries off and try and put as much of it onto the truck as possible. We bought an Audi A3 180 brake version. Bought all the mounts and mounted it up, plumbed it in loosely, got it running, and then pulled it all back out and sent it to paint, which we painted cappuccino beige, mainly because I had the Singer weave, internal leather weave inside, developed with 4 colours, one of which is the same colour as cappuccino beige.
Oh, nice.
But whilst doing it as well, we just went through front to back, just replacing everything from bushes to suspension as much as possible.
Yeah.
So when on the road, it just felt as modern as possible,
Yeah.
without feeling clunky. And
Well,
as you know today,
pop the hood. Let's
pop
have
the
a look
hood,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
As
What-
you know today, how well it drives.
Oh, that's nice.
And when we first built it as well, the A3 come with loads of aluminium eBay intercooler pipework. It was suffering really bad with boost leaking, and it wasn't very well powered. But I sent it to Deutsche Tech, and Ben's team fabricated this hard pipe system, so we never get any issues with any boost leaking. And whilst doing that, at the same time, we put on a BAM inlet. So previously the inlet it went out this way, and it just got really busy. Didn't really work. So it's got a BAM inlet now. Put a map on it too. I think it's running 250 brake, which is more than enough. You don't need any more, because we got to that point. I think that's the cusp of it wanting to have a limited slip. If you go start putting any more power in it, it's not going to drive as well. Yeah. I think it's the perfect power, but the brakes have been upgraded to accommodate the bigger power. That's Audi S2, twin piston, I think, so it stops well.
It's done so well, and it almost just looks like it should have been in there from the start.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah.
There's a few things that I've moved about in the bay just to accommodate it and make it work better. Like we moved the battery. The battery did sit here, but as you can see, the intake system comes down that way. So I thought, right, let's move the battery. I put a race gel battery behind the passenger seat. And I did initially delete the expansion bottle, but that caused problems for overheating. So that's now back in.
Good.
The wheel choice is 4x100 BBS RS's. I think they're 7s front and 7.5, 8 rears. And it's just a few little bits like amber indicators. I think it's a must on something like this. And then it's got a Porsche turbo badge on the front, subtle. It's black, toned in with the grille, but just little details.
And before we go diving into the inside, we'll talk about the bed.
This is a new addition. UK company, I think they get them made abroad, but they only sell Caddy covers, hence the company's called Caddy Covers. But it is a great bit of kit. It's a quick release system.
Oh no.
Just Velcro, rolls away. What I found from using it for the first time is it created so much less drag, and it made you go faster.
You feel bad.
Obviously the wind's just sort of hitting the top of it, whereas before it was hitting that like an aerofoil and almost like a windbreak. I guess not an aerofoil.
I mean, it's stunning in here.
Yeah, everything.
Absolutely stunning.
Everything's covered in Alcantara, down to the rear bulkhead, which was soundproof before putting it on. All the floor's been soundproofed. One of the key things is I wanted a modern head unit in here as well, so that JVC kindly gave us a head unit when was building it. That gives you Apple CarPlay and your maps, and it's what you need really in modern day driving.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Absolutely.
But by relocating that down, left a quite a large hole up here where the old head unit used to be. They're actually Seat Rosa cup holders, which pretty much go straight in. It's got a clipper convertible knee roll because I don't really like the standard Golf Caddy trays.
And it's little touches like this. I mentioned to you earlier, like the handbrake and the gear knob.
Yeah.
Just such a subtle difference, and you've done it to the point of you know, the locking system and the door, the window winders, and
the whole vibe in here was very Porsche inspired. When Singer started building their cars, they're mind blowing, aren't they? And it's just the Singer inspired interior down to this is spinny back single weave. The carpet, like the balsa wood 917 gear knobs, everything is just, it's my version of a Caddy Singer, I guess, if I can say that.
I don't know.
The one thing I'd love is it to be rear-wheel drive. I think it would just be a different animal. But would it? Yeah. Would it cause more problems? Probably.
Yeah.
It's really safe the way it runs at the minute, and braking, stopping, handling is great. If you start messing around with rear-wheel drive conversions, it might really ruin it. But that would be cool. That's probably it.
Yeah.
I don't miss aircon in it. I don't think it gets that hot in it. It's quite nice having
you've got a lovely little
the rear window. The air just flows through. Yeah, it's just generally quite a cool car.
stunning. Nice. Do you know what I'd change? Where's the button, Dave?
The button's
Dave,
fallen off.
I'm not picking my seatbelt up from down here. Do you understand me?
Okay, it needs a button.
Fix that.
Yeah, that's today's job.
What are you saying?
You know them videos where they literally chuck it on like that and it's on. Can you do that?
Do you just want to do that with this?
Yeah. So, good job, yeah. Thanks for watching. Welcome back.
No.